We're back with breaking true crime news. Louise and David Turpin, you just saw it, were sentenced to 25 years to life behind bars for the imprisonment and torture of 12 of their 13 children. Two of David and Louise's children addressed their parents in the courtroom. Along with their attorney, statements from 4 children were given. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, so many conflicting emotions. I think everyone feels this. The Dr. Oz Show legal counsel Denise Boudouin is here, crime correspondent Melissa Moore. They both had exclusive access to that courtroom. Also joining us is child and adolescent psychiatrist Dr. Judith Joseph, who has worked with children of abuse. Many who listen to this may not understand, but these parents are nearly all that these kids were exposed to. And the part that shocked me the most is when John Doe 2 read his younger sister's statement. She actually defended her parent. Dr. Joseph, make sense of this for us.
For these children, being abandoned, so to speak, by their parents is scarier than abuse. And we know that when children are abused by their parents, they have an unhealthy attachment to a parental figure that's not necessarily healthy. But it doesn't matter, because the idea of not having a parent at all is scarier than being abused by the parent that you have.
Is that how children defend abuse usually?
Typically, this is what I see in severe cases of parental abuse. And remember that to get a child to believe that it is their fault is very manipulative. So they go on for years believing that they're the reason that they're being beaten or abused. And the parents use this to get away with the abuse.
And keep in mind, those were adult children's statements. So even though they were read by an older brother, that child was still in her 20s.
Brave kids and incredibly thoughtful, soul-felt comments. I mean, they're telling their truth as brutally honestly as any of us could ever imagine. These kids expressed the positive aspects of their lives. He's talked about going to college, right? Go to graduate school, dreams of careers, being of independence. Dr. Joseph, why was it vitally important for these kids to show how well they are doing?
We have to remember that their barometer for what is normal is not healthy. So they don't have a healthy comparison. So of course, if you look at your life today compared to what it was a year ago, yes, you're doing a lot better. But their perspective is skewed because they went through so much torture and negligence.